events that almost caused thousands of businesses to fail. Back in 2020, Silicon Valley Bank was on top of the world because interest rates were low and tech startups were depositing billions of dollars into their accounts. The bank decided to take that cash and buy long-term government bonds, which are usually a very stable investment, but they made one fundamental calculation error that would soon become catastrophic. They used money that customers could withdraw at any time to buy bonds that would not pay out for 10 years. So when the Federal Reserve raised interest rates in 2022 to fight inflation, those bonds lost value, and by the end of the year, the bank was sitting on $17 billion in paper losses. But the situation was actually much more dangerous than it looked on paper. On March 8, 2023, the bank admitted they sold bonds at a loss of nearly $2 billion while trying to raise more money to stay afloat. News traveled through group chats at the speed of a text message, and influential investors told every founder to pull their money out immediately. But what followed was one of the largest and fastest bank runs in the history of the United States. On March 9, 2023, customers used their phones to initiate a digital bank run that saw $42 billion withdrawn in just 24 hours. Since over 90% of deposits were not protected, thousands of startups were about to lose their operating cash and would be unable to pay their employees. But just as the entire tech ecosystem was about to go extinct, the government made a shocking choice, and on March 10, 2023, regulators shut down the bank, and the Treasury Department and Federal Reserve stepped in with a special rule to prevent a disaster. They guaranteed that every business would get their money back even if it was not normally protected, which saved thousands of companies from failing overnight.